2,400 km long Himalayas have the highest peaks and the most beautiful landscapes. They separate two rising superpowers, India and China, and they contain over a third of the world's population. Since ये border बहुत लंबा है and इतना populated भी नहीं है, it becomes tricky to have a sense of who's controlling what bits of that very long border. Since the time India has gained independence, China के साथ काफ़ी border disputes रहे हैं. Late 1940s में the People's Republic of China was formed और उसी decade में India gained independence from the Great Britain. India was amongst the first countries to recognize China. पहले कुछ साल दोनों कंट्रीज के रिलेशंस काफ़ी अच्छे थे. There was a saying, हिंदी चीनी भाई भाई. But this did not last very long. कुछ टाइम बाद the Chinese Communist Party exerted control over Tibet. उन्होंने अपने ट्रूप्स तिब्बत में भेज दिए थे in the 1950s. Therefore, Dalai Lama in 1959 fled to India and took refuge here. उस टाइम पे तिब्बत से काफ़ी ज़्यादा refugees भी आए थे. This was the reason for confrontations on the Indo-China border that time. China was very unhappy with India mainly because of two reasons. एक तो Dalai Lama and his refugees were given a place to stay at in India, and the second reason was that it accused India of colluding with the US and the UK to engineer his escape. Therefore, the period of early 60s, there was very little trust between India and China. That was the time when border agreements started losing its significance. India became a safe place for Dalai Lama and the Tibetan refugees. This became a major bone of contention between both the nations. India has always stood up for its neighbors और यही कारण था 1962 की इंडिया-चाइना वॉर का. Unfortunately, 1962 की इंडो-चाइना वॉर में चाइना को जीत हासिल हुई. उससे उन्होंने इंडियन टेरिटरी का काफ़ी हिस्सा क्लेम कर लिया. That is the northwestern part of the Himalayan region called as the Aksai Chin. तब से लेकर अब तक this is the longest disputed border. Now, what are the areas of contention between India and China? इंडिया और चाइना के डिस्प्यूट्स के मेजरली 3 रीजंस हैं. पहला है the northwestern region of Himalayas, that is लद्दाख. दूसरा रीजन है the Doklam Plateau. It is a high plateau with a valley that intersects China, Bhutan and India. It lies between China's Chumbi Valley to the north, Bhutan's Har district to the east and India's Sikkim state to the west. तीसरा रीजन है अरुणाचल प्रदेश, an eastern state of India that China claimed to be a part of southern Tibet. पास्ट में काफ़ी ब्रिटिश कार्टोग्राफर्स ने मैप्स के थ्रू इंडियन बॉर्डर डिफाइन किया था. We have the Ardagh-Johnson line and Macartney-MacDonald line proposed marking in Ladakh and McMahon line which marks the border of Arunachal Pradesh. However, China refuses to recognize any of them. Some maps were agreed upon by the past governments in Tibet but never formally accepted by Beijing. This is why there have been numerous clashes because no settled line at the moment exists on which both India and China agree. 1993 से 2013 तक there have been a series of agreements. एक तो territories claimed by both India and China would be both man's land and दूसरा neither side would disturb the status quo. That is, both the sides would get to control those regions and neither India nor China would establish a permanent presence in the region. इस solution को कहा जाता है the line of actual control. This is a temporary border where both the sides have agreed to maintain the status quo. However, even this line's location isn't fully agreed upon. यही मेन कारण है दोनों देशों के बीच की टेंशन्स का. Let us now have a look at various clashes between both the nations. 2013 में there was a dispute in Demchok Valley that is near Ladakh. In 2015, Indian soldiers destroyed a Chinese-built structure in what they saw as their territory. In the meanwhile, things started to heat up near the Doklam Plateau. In 2017, this resulted in boundary crisis between China and Bhutan. China brought heavy road building equipment in the disputed region. It would have given China a direct route to the Siliguri corridor or the Chicken's Neck, which connects India's eastern states to the rest of the country. India, being an ally of Bhutan, got involved to push China back. अगर दोनों nations के बीच एक जंग होती है, then this would be a very strategic piece of land. Bhutan allowed India's military to enter their country and stop the Chinese construction. Face-off between both the nations lasted for months. 2019 May, the Chinese President Xi Jinping traveled to India, and that time Indo-China relations seemed good. The same year, the Indian Prime Minister also traveled to China for a multi-day summit. These meetings resulted in deepened economic ties between both the nations. Eventually, with the passage of time, China became India's largest trading partner and it wanted to excel more in India's market. The aim was to have a strong hold on the telecommunication sector and 5G network. By the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020, when the pandemic started, India became concerned about its over-dependence on China in certain sectors. Some companies had lack of transparency and links with the states, and till then, most of the clashes between both the nations were non-violent. But soon after the beginning of the pandemic, border confrontations started. In May 2020, China sent its troops in the disputed region of Ladakh and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. इसका चाइना ने ये रीज़न दिया that India's recent construction of roads, tunnels and refurbishment of the airfields in the area along the border changed the status quo and therefore it forced China to respond. ये violent face-off काफ़ी weeks तक चला and here 20 Indian soldiers and at least 4 Chinese soldiers died in hand-to-hand combat. These were the May 2020 clashes of the Galwan Valley. The Indian forces very bravely stood up to China. अब ये वो time भी था when economic relations between India and China were at their peak. तो क्या कारण था चाइना की इस military advancement का? Tactically, चाइना के लिए ये एक बहुत significant piece of territory थी and it did not anticipate the backlash from India. उन्होंने सोचा that they would establish their claims and India would accept that और कुछ time बाद they would get back to business as usual. उन्होंने ऐसा इसलिए सोचा क्योंकि they have tried and tested this theory with their other neighboring Asian countries जहाँ से उन्हें बहुत कम retaliation देखने को मिली. Despite China's detailed planning, India reverted in the best possible manner. This initiated a series of talks between both the nations. Now, there are numerous explanations for China's behavior. इसका एक major reason can be the mishandling of COVID situation in their own country. Chinese government ने ये step nationalism को boost करने के लिए लिया. Xi Jinping always tries to regulate the emotions of the Chinese people by instilling the feeling of nationalism. Chinese media तो हमेशा ही अपनी आर्मी की इमेज exaggerate करके citizens के सामने प्रोजेक्ट करती है. चाइना ने सोचा जैसे कि South China Sea dispute को लेकर nations don't retaliate much, similarly India would not fight back. India has the ability and potential to hold its ground. इंडिया के पास मिलिट्री, टेक्नोलॉजी एंड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है टू फाइट बैक चाइना. In fact, India is one of the few countries willing to contest China in the region. India was the first country to boycott China's One Belt, One Road initiative. India wants financial sustainability, transparency, environmental sustainability, and territorial integrity. However, a section of OBOR, that is, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, passes through a disputed territory between India and Pakistan, that is, the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Additionally, This global infrastructural development strategy of China has landed so many countries into a debt trap. Keeping in view the latest Galwan Valley clashes, China's infrastructural development challenging India's security, and the violation of border agreements, India took a step to ban several Chinese apps. Early 2021 May, China completed the construction of a new village near the Doklam Plateau. इस village का नाम था Pangda. It is the latest addition to a handful of villages China has built to fortify Tibetan borderlands. मई 2020 से लेकर नवंबर 2021 तक China has built 4 such villages. Some of these villages are inside the land that is claimed by Bhutan. ऐसा करने से China wants to establish a presence and thinks that nobody would push back. This strategy of China is called the salami slicing. What is that? Taking over a territory in a very gradual manner. They want to assert territorial claims in small steps while not addressing it head-on. These villages are mostly sparsely populated, inaccessible areas. यहाँ पे China का end goal is unknown, but it wants to expand its presence and have control over all the strategic locations. China aims to become a global leader. For this, they are willing to use all the unfair means available at their disposal. अब चाइना के इन्फ्लुएंस को कर्ब करने के लिए इंडिया पार्टनर्ड विद द यूएस, ऑस्ट्रेलिया एंड जापान टू फॉर्म द क्वाड, दैट इज द क्वाड्रिलेटरल सिक्योरिटी डायलॉग। इसका प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव है टू वर्क फॉर अ फ्री, ओपन, प्रॉस्पेरस एंड इंक्लूसिव इंडो पैसिफिक रीजन। क्वाड के थ्रू इंडिया वांट्स टू चेकमेट चाइना। चाइना का काफ़ी ट्रेड इंडियन ओशन रूट्स के थ्रू होता है। क्वाड की कोऑपरेशन से इंडिया कैन डिसरप्ट चाइनीज ट्रेड। This will help India in emerging as a net security provider in the Indo-Pacific region. इंडिया की लोकेशन इंडो-पैसिफिक जियोपॉलिटिकल इमेजिनेशन के सेंटर पे है। It can realize the vision of a broader Asia. इससे इंडिया कैन ऑल्सो बिल्ड अराउंड कलेक्टिव एक्शन इन ह्यूमैनिटेरियन असिस्टेंस एंड डिजास्टर रिलीफ। इंडिया सर्च एंड रेस्क्यू और एंटी पायरेसी ऑपरेशंस को बेटर मॉनिटर कर पाएगा। इंडिया और क्वाड कंट्रीज चाइना की इंपीरियलिस्ट पॉलिसीज को चेक कर पाएंगे इन द इंडियन ओशन रीजन एंड कैन इंश्योर सिक्योरिटी एंड ग्रोथ फॉर ऑल इन द रीजन। The Quad nations are committed to prevent the Indo-Pacific from becoming Beijing's geopolitical domain. USA and China have rivalry against each other. China wants to replace USA as the world superpower. In order to prevent this from happening, the United States want to pose as India's ally to keep China in check and maintain geopolitical counterbalance. As expected, China does not like India establishing better ties with the United States. China wants India to accept that they are the number one power in Asia. Their propaganda is not to start a war, but to stay in limelight by continuously boosting investment in infrastructure along the Indo-China border. Xi Jinping has bolstered China's military presence for the same. The villages constructed by them may also have a dual purpose. उसको military purpose के लिए यूज़ किया जा सकता है to launch a small attack, a small maneuver on the Indian coasts. इसलिए इंडिया ने भी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बिल्ड किया है to allow troops and weapons to be rushed to the border in a crisis. चाइना को नहीं पसंद कि इंडिया किसी और नेशन के साथ इंडो चाइना बॉर्डर के पास जॉइंट मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज कैरी आउट करे। चाइना ने क्वाड को एशियन नेटो का टाइटल दिया है। Since there are so many areas of contention between both the nations, तो ये जो border disputes हैं between India and China, they are likely to continue for years to come. अब चाइना को ये एक फैक्ट एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा that unlike other nations, like the ones in South China Sea, जो चाइना के अगेंस्ट ज़्यादा एक्शंस नहीं लेते हैं, India will never remain silent. India will always tactically fight back and stand up for its people. Majority of the Indians think that their military can defeat China. Many Indians are of the view that the Indian government can accomplish this. India is the third largest military spender in the world. These are the statistics allocated for the defense sector of both the nations. India is gradually inching towards becoming self reliant in terms of defense equipments. India is putting in consistent efforts to upgrade its military equipments and to have a very strong defense setup. इंडो-चाइना स्टोरी डज नॉट एंड हियर। चाइना ने अगस्त 28 को एक ऑफिशियल मैप रिलीज किया था which continues to show the entire state of Arunachal Pradesh and the Aksai Chin region within China's borders. To this, the Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar responded by saying that ये चाइना की पुरानी आदत है, making absurd claims does not make other people's territories yours.